This is this is the best cereal I have ever gotten. The best. Hands down. 5 grams of protein per serving. It has 5 grams of protein per serving. Like, the most healthiest cereal. It's like a granola cereal. Shop at Aldi's. You heard it here first. Aldi's. You have to let yourself grow. You have to let yourself flourish. You have to let yourself develop. And I'm not saying cut everyone off and start a whole new life. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is like cutting off all your old habits, cutting off that old version of you, and starting a whole new version of yourself, like starting a new life inside of you. And also, I feel like in today's root of society, in today's root of society and human struggle, I feel like we worry about other people's perceptions about us. And it's like, why would you why would you care about what another person is thinking about you? Another person's perception about you is like, why would you care? And I definitely victim to that fell victim to that during my younger age, during especially during high school. I definitely fell victim to that. I was just always that kid that always cared about what other people thought about me. And I don't know, I just feel like that's that's just toxic if we worry about what other people think about us. I feel like if we're just true to ourselves, like we shouldn't have to put an act on or be different to other people so they can validate us in a different way. Like I feel like we shouldn't do that. So it's like, why would you care, guys? Why would you care? Everybody has mood swings, and it's something that you can't control. You can't control what this person is thinking about you. Everyone has mood swings. You might be happy this day and you might be mad this day. We're all human being at the end of the day. So, like I said, just stay true to yourselves. But going back to letting yourself flourish and letting yourself go and grow and develop, going back to that, I also I also like to think that if you want to grow, if you want to do all of these things, like I like to think that growth equals pain. Like growth equals pain. And I don't know if I told you guys this before. I don't think I did, but I feel like all those years that we're going to suffer and that we're going to, be in pain, be sad, go through difficult times, go through all the difficult times, go through all the trials. Like, I feel like if a person goes through all of that, then it's gonna it's gonna shape them to the person they're gonna be in the future. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I'm one of those motherfuckers that likes to go through that. Like likes to go through the cloudy storms, to all of the difficult times in life. Like I want that to happen with me. I'm not a huge fan of like the easy way, all sunshines and rainbows. Like I'm really not a fan of that. And I know everybody's story is different. Everybody's story is different. I'm not saying that it's not, but if you're in a point of time, if you're in a point of time in your life where you're going through a hard time or a hard struggle in your life, then I just want to tell you that don't cry, you know, don't be sad, even if you feel like you want to do it. But if you are, I want you guys to just remember that this is just a point in time in your life. This is just a point in time in your life, and God is just testing you of how you're going to react, are you going to react to it, and how are you going to overcome it? How are you going to move forward? Because, like I said, something we all have bad things that's going to happen to us, but we just got to move forward. And to add one more thing to that, if you can go back in time and fixed all the mistakes that you did in your life, you would erase yourself. I want you guys to remember that. If you would go back in time, if you can go back in time and you would fix all the mistakes you did, you would erase yourself. Remember, the mistakes you made is what made you who you are today. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing at all. I'm not saying that. But mistakes are good because we get to learn from it and we get to grow from it. I will always come back to a quote that will always come to mind if I'm feeling low on myself, and that is, if you have or think negative results, then only negative results will happen. And I just want to say to everyone who thinks negatively, like, to stop. Stop thinking negative. Stop thinking about what can happen, will happen in a negative way. I want everybody to stop thinking that. And the reason why I'm telling this and the reason why I'm saying this to everyone is because when you think about all your goals and all your dreams and all your present situations today, when you're thinking about all that today and how it transpires and conducts to your present day in life, then all your opportunities, all your opportunity outcomes will be negative. Like all of it will be negative. And I definitely fell victim to this. Like I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it and be like, no, I never thought this way. Like I never, no. I always fell victim to this. Like I remember when I was in high school and I was playing football and I used to have to, even in classes when I was taking tests, like I will always think of like, am I gonna pass this class? Am I gonna pass this test over football? Am I gonna start in the field? Like I would just always think like negative, like, oh, I wasn't gonna pass this class. I'm not gonna start. Like, and how all of that, came true. Well, I passed my class, but there were some tests where I failed, and it all came true. Like everything came true. And to me, I always would used to relate it to like a karma way, like a karma way. Like, so you're thinking about this, so it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I want to tell everybody that this is coming from a guy who always used to think in a negative way, like who always, always used to think of it like that, and that is to just like stop thinking of it, like stop, stop thinking about the negative outcome and always focus on the positive outcome and the positive things that can happen. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like it's sometimes it's good to think about the negative, what can happen negative, like what can happen in the bad way, basically. What can happen bad? Sometimes, not all the time. And the reason why I'm saying sometimes is because, you know, so now what? Now you got to move on to the next thing. That's why I'm saying that. But for the most part, guys, be positive. Think about the positive thing. Don't doubt yourself all the time. You know, don't doubt yourself all the time. And I'll always go back to, we're all gonna kick the bucket one day. We're all gonna we're all gonna die one day. We're all gonna die one day, and it's like, why are you like that? Just holds so much weight, like that holds so much gravity, like it really does when you think about it. Like if you ask yourself, if well, not ask yourself, if you tell yourself, well, I don't want to do this content creation thing because I'm scared of the outcome. Like I'm scared. I'm thinking of what other people are going to say to me. Or if you want to be a doctor, like, oh my god, I don't know if I can go all through the school stuff, that I don't know if I can pass all these classes, like, you know I just think of it as like that. Like we're not here for such a long time, so just stop thinking negative, think about the positive outcomes, and that we're all going to die one day, so just do it. Just do it. Maybe maybe something positive can come out of things. But anyways, guys, to wrap this video up, I had a lot of trouble making this video. um I was just thinking about personal growth and flourishing, you know just flourishing as a human being. And I'm not feeling down on myself at all. Like I'm actually feeling good and happy, good and happy finally, because sometimes I do have those days. But to everybody, this is going to everybody. Keep doing great. Keep doing great. You know, I love you all. I believe in you. Keep doing great. You're gonna reach that goal that you guys desire. That's not even a question. I believe in you guys. Keep doing great, and great things will happen. I love you guys. You guys give me the confidence that I need every day. But God is good. God is great. God is amazing. Have faith in God. Trust in God. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Believe in God. Have faith in God. Trust in God. Walk with God. Anything and everything is possible when you walk with God by your side. Have faith in God. Trust in God. Believe in God. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, guys. Don't let anybody say. I think my mic cut out, but yeah. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody say that you can't do nothing. Don't let anybody say that you're not going to chase that goal or dream that you desire. Go and do it. I believe in you guys. I certainly believe in you. And you will conquer that dream, guys. I believe in you. I believe in you. With all being said today, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.